Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Mahdi from class 3A and I'm here just gonna be presenting about my presentations. Of course, especially for the title that I had taken is literacy. So guys, you can look at the PPT or the picture that I had provided. I put two definitions of literacy. The first one is literacy definition only, and the second one is according to the expert UNESCO. So the first one is literacy is the ability to read, write, speak, and listen in a way that lets communicate effectively and make sense of the world. So by literacy, individual to be able to use the potentials and skills in a processing and also to understand information while engaging in reading and writing activities. So it does make them easy to understand and make communications effectively and make sense of the world. The second one is, according to the expert UNESCO, it is a complex factors make it difficult to create stable definitions of literacy. But if asked what is literacy, one could use UNESCO's more complete definitions. Literacy is the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials associated with a varying context. So actually, the first one and the second one is kind of sounds, but the second one is more complete definitions than first one. Okay, why is literacy important? Students need literacy in order to engage with the written word in everyday life. Think of how often you use your own reading skills in everyday life. It is not just article like this one that requires literacy, but sense level and messages on your phone too. The same goes of writing nowadays. Even mobile phone has given way to instant messaging and text-based communications, making the ability to read all the more important. But beyond the functional level, literacy plays a vital role in transforming students into spatially engaged citizens. Functional. Being able to read and write, meaning being able to keep up in current events, communicate effectively, and understand the issues that are shaping our world. Way to support literacy department. Literacy department should be combined effort between home and schools. Here are a few things you can do to support early learners' literacy skills. Encourage reading. Reading is the first pillar of literacy, so encouraging learners immerse themselves in it frequently and deeply. This should involve exposure to broad variety of different genres, such as newspaper, novel, comic, magazines, film, reference materials, and websites. Discuss text together. Effectively discussing what has been read encourages learners to make connections and think deeply about the ideas contained in the text. Follow after reading or reviewing a text with a discussion of what it made learners think and feel. Use games and effective activities that support a literacy department. Write a helpful story that make use new unusual word pairs, describe a person or a tag with as many adjectives as you can think of. Makes use the library. Immersing children in a huge range of texts encourage them to dive in and explore. There is no better place to teach than the schools or community library. The benefit of literacy has four benefits, so I can mention the first one is increase vocabulary. As the extensive vocabulary increase, we also provide explanation to the others and regarding one object. The vocabulary that we can understand can also give us greater confidence in putting things in everything, either from another point of view or our own. Optimizing brain work. To optimize the work of the brain is to read looks or be called literacy. Reading also border your knowledge and insight. Reading can also build cognitive reserves. It helps to word up also border your knowledge and insight. Reading can also build cognitive reserves. It helps to word up. Early dementia, expanding knowledge and new informations. Reading book can fill your head with new informations that we had not previously known that we likely to use to us in a time. The more knowledge we have, the better equipped we will be to face and the challenges of living both in the present and in the future by going through literacy. And the conclusion is the real advantages of our life to do literacy. We can able to get many benefits to help us to make a good activities with literacy. Of course, that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry for all the mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.